Hi all, good morning, and I hope you all are in the best of your health today and will remain healthy always. Uh, Today again I am on the same ground for a morning walk, but I'm not going to speak to you anything about the walk today. Instead, let me talk something very interesting which all of us like, and that is about money, paisa. Uh, Yesterday, I had a call from my uh, colleague who is also a freelance career mentor, and we were discussing a lot of related topics. And one interesting thing that came up yesterday was about money, how to earn more money in this profession, right? So we had a lot of detailed discussions, but let me just share with you a gist of everything, and it boiled down to just a simple mathematical equation: income equal to rate multiplied by time. Income, that is the earning, is equal to rate multiplied by time. Now let me explain it a bit. It's all self-explanatory, but just let me explain it how I see it. uh, the time is the time that we put to this work. See, for us, it is a very linear equation. The more time we put, the more assignments that we do, the chances that we'll earn more, right? So it is a simple linear equation as far as time is concerned. But we all know, we all have limited time. We all have 24 hours. We have a lot of things to do in our routine life apart from sleep. So the time that we have at hand to do our core work is very limited. Now when time is limited, obviously the income gets limited because of the time. And now what happens with time is that you have as a freelance, you have to search work. It's not that every day you have your entire schedule booked like simple salaried people who have 8 to 10 hours of work. We have to look for work. So the more work we are able to pack in the time available with us, the chances that our income will be more. That is one. Now let us come to the second part, which is the rate. Now when I say rate, it is the per hour rate that we command, and this rate depends to a large extent on the value that we create or the value that we add to the client's life, right? And now how to increase rate is simple: by adding more value or being more valuable. And how do you become more valuable? By, obviously, you upgrade yourself, you read a lot, you develop yourself better, you generate a good content for what you are, whatever profession you are in. As a self-employed person, you generate a lot of content and you deliver in the best possible way, so that you are able to improve your reputation, you are able to improve your credibility, and that will increase your rate. So simple equation for a self-employed professional like us, career mentors, it's simple: rate multiplied by time. And the beauty is we have a flexibility on time as well as rate. Unlike salaried employees who are required to work from a particular time to a particular time, we have a flexi time schedule. So we can have a flexi time with us. That is one. And as far as rate is concerned, again, it all depends on us. How much value we can command, we can charge that way. So that flexibility is an advantage for self-employed people like us over employees. And so by just multiplying both these two and working on both these two things together, rate as well as time, we can increase our income. When it comes to employees, again the equation is same. The rate is the salary that they have, and the time is the time that they spend at the office. Now more or less both these things, unlike a self-employed professional, both these things are out of control of the employee. The time, obviously 10 to 12 hours is the time that the person puts apart from the travel time and all that, all those things, and obviously the homework that also the person carries at home to do on laptop. So that time is limited and not much in control of the employee. The rate again, when you are actually given an offer letter, the rate is more or less fixed, and we all know the kind of increments that is possible, very low increments. So again, the rate is more or less fixed unless you change jobs, unless you switch jobs, the rate doesn't drastically change. But again, like I'm not degrading this profession, the salaried part. Yes, you can increase your rate by doing a lot of things. You can upskill yourself. This is the time of continuous learning. We need to upskill ourselves. We need to take up a lot of other assignments. We need to actively participate in job rotations and get used to and work with other departments and get to know, so that if there is a scope of promotion based on our performance and based on our potential to handle bigger teams, we can be upgraded, and that is how our rate can increase, our salary can increase, right? In case of business people, the equation is different, the dynamics are different. Now what business people do is they hire people, they hire employees who trade their time for salary. Okay, so the advantage of business people is that they buy time. So business people buy time, they buy time of employees, they hire a huge team, they build a huge team of say 500 people, 1000 people, 10,000 people, 20,000 people in their organization. Each person comes in, adds value, gets salary and goes home. The incremental value that the employee brings in, that helps the businessman to make money. So it is altogether a different thing, right? But just to restrict myself at this moment to self-employed profession, which I am in right now, it's the flexibility that I get is definitely worth it, and I'm enjoying this phase of being a self-employed career mentor, and inshallah working on rate as well as time should be able to increase my income also to a large extent. I hope you found this useful. Thank you.